Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to talk about a Screen Rant article I read about who could be the next villains in the Walking Dead universe. Alright guys, so I had an idea for this video a few days ago and I was going to get it out, and then I found out that the migraines that I was having, I do have migraines from time to time, and I thought that's what was going on, but I developed a bit of a rash on the back of my neck. And I went to the doctor today, and I am dealing with shingles, and it has been excruciating. If you've never dealt with shingles, I hope you never have it. And if you have, man, I pity your soul. But yeah, this is on my neck and the right side of my head, and it's nerve related. So I'm constantly getting like blasted with stabbing pain in my head. So this is the best I've felt. So I want to try to get this video out to you guys. But yeah, so it's been a rough last few days, but while I was recovering this afternoon, I did read an article on my phone from Screen Rant, and it goes along with what I wanted to talk about for this video anyway, so let's get into it. Oh, and it is a really neat article. I will leave it linked in the description in case you want to check it out yourself. So the article that I'm talking about on Screen Rant, it goes into Designation 2 being set up to be the next villain. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, they were talked about in the final season of the main show of The Walking Dead. They were the ones that Connie was going to be taken to on the train. I assumed that that was part of the CRM, and that Lance knew, and probably Pamela knew about the CRM, and they were giving them people. But this article lays out a really good argument against that. So if Designation 2 doesn't have anything to do with the CRM, and they are in fact going to end up being the next maybe big bad in the Walking Dead, whatever comes next, I would say for like Rick and Michonne, because well, I mean, I guess maybe Negan and Maggie, but, I would think not so much for Daryl and Carol because they're in France, unless that's who Carol was talking about when she said, they came back, or it came back, or he came back, or, she could have been talking about this group wanting more people, and, she may not even, Carol, it's possible that at the time that Carol left looking for Daryl, she didn't even know about Rick and Michonne coming back. This could be this Designation 2 group wanting more people, and this could be people this could be like some group of, like some other military group, or maybe a branch of the CRM that experimented on people. Maybe this is who Major General Beale sent their test subjects to. We don't know. This could be where the variant walkers in the main show came from. Maybe they were made and released. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why you would do that, but if these are villains, villains do villainous things. And so yeah, I could see Designation 2 being the next big bad. They were kind of hinted at in the main show, and then we didn't get anything else about them. Since nothing in the spinoffs. Is it possible that they won't even show up? Yeah, of course it is. It could be like Virgil going upstairs and never coming back downstairs. Could the next big threat be these millions of walkers, hordes that Major General Beale talks about? That's kind of what I was thinking before I read this article. But, so yeah, I mean, they're not going to be smart, or unless they're being led by variant walkers. Or could you imagine if there was like some surviving whispers and they came across these mega herds and hordes, and they decided to attack cities or settlements with them? I mean, they could totally wipe them out. That would, that's a possibility, but I don't think so, because I think, the Whisper arc is completely over with. But I was thinking that would be pretty interesting to see that. And, and then Rick would actually have a chance. We'd actually have a chance to see like Rick interact with this. But, they're not the same group they were. They don't just have like spears and stuff like that. They have the whole CRM military behind them. And, is Rick going to end up being like the commander? Is he going to take the place of Major General Beale? Or, I mean, the CRM's completely changed and they have oversight now, but could he be like a commander of some type? And will they even live will they live at Alexandria? Will they live at the Commonwealth? Or will they live in Philadelphia? So we're going to backtrack just a tad and go back to Designation 2. If they did make these variant walkers that we see in the United States, and, like in the main show, the ones that climb the walls at the Commonwealth, could they, because I was really thinking about Major General Beale talks about millions of petri dishes growing who knows what, and that kind of hints at more walkers able to spread infection, kind of like what we saw at the prison. Remember when everyone was sick and we thought we were going to lose Glenn then? Well, I mean, I didn't think so, but it was kind of hinted that we could lose Glenn when everybody had like the walkers had the bleeding eyes. I think it was it season 3? It might have been season 3. I can't remember for sure, but that seems about right. Could we see something like that again, where the Designation 2 has created these super, like maybe like a super bug that's carried by the walkers and the variant walkers and released into these settlements to carry this bug in, and there could be something that could be spread. Even if you don't get attacked by a walker, you could still get sick. I don't know. I think that could be interesting. But, like I said, Rick does have all, they have the machinery, they have the helicopters, and I would think they could just take out large groups of the dead with, in ways that we've never seen them do in the shows. But, so who do you think could be the next, what do you think could be the next storyline? What do you think could be the next big bad? Do you think the next big bad is just going to be the dead, then, the large numbers that they're going to have to be taken out? Or do you think that it's going to be a human group? Do you think it's going to be maybe Madame Janae from France? I don't, because she's on the other side of the world. Do you think it's going to be Major General Spies? Do you think they're going to mount some kind of a comeback? Or could it be Designation 2? To me, when I started this video, when I first had the idea, I thought it could be the dead, but now I really wonder about this Designation 2, and could we see them pop up? Maybe it was a group that's nothing to do with CRM, or maybe it's a group that was 100% loyal to Beale, and they want to, I don't know, see what he, try to get revenge for what Rick did, or, who knows? Like right now, I don't think we're going to see any of the reunions that we want to see. I think whatever comes next for Rick and Michonne is just going to be a story just for them. I think, we can maybe see like characters that are at the Commonwealth, and I don't know beyond that. I think this next story for Rick and Michonne is just going to be a Rick and Michonne story, maybe about what it's like, maybe them coming back, like what their life is like, trying to get reacclimated to living at the Commonwealth or Alexandria, getting to know the children and facing some kind of a small threat before we get everyone back together for whatever this major endgame thing is going to be. Will it be The Walking Dead? That would be really neat if it was just like The Walking Dead season 12. Well, anyway, guys, I got kind of rambly near the end of this, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who do you think could be the next big bad for whatever comes next? Do you think there will be more Rick and Michonne storylines? I certainly hope so. I think there will be. But yeah, let me know what you could see coming for our two of our favorite characters, and yeah, just let me know in the comments. What do you see happening next, and who do you think the next big bad could be? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as I kind of puked up my thoughts. But yeah, if you did and you want to see more, you can subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. You can click the box on the left and that will take you to my The Ones Who Live playlist, or you can click the box on the right and that will take you to one of my most recent uploaded videos. And guys, I'll see you in the next one.